about the threesome. Now, even though you said that your man can't present you with the threesome, okay, with today's society and everything, I felt like this. A lot of us, and I don't know if y'all would be willing to admit this, women, we rather see two dudes on a chick versus girl on girl. I don't know. I mean, let's throw that out there.
I mean, I got a wild side to me. That's like over the top. For me.
Right.
Like for me personally, I can't do it.
Oh no, that's too much. Out loud is too much, or is it internally too much?
Nah, both. Like both. Like no, like
out loud.
Nah, I'm all about. Don't get me wrong. I'm about pleasing my man. I will please him. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Right. No, I can do that too.
Right. It's like men totally are just like go get a porn with two chicks and think that's what we want to see. Nah, boo, that's what you want to see. Did you ask me what I want to say? I might want to see a good gangbang right about now. What's not going on that I can't even imagine? See?
I just answered that way, girl.
I need to feel.
I don't know. I'm somewhere else.
Okay, yeah, please make sure that we cut that episode out. But they ain't know which way to go with that.
That's called energy.
Yeah. Woo!
Don't get me wrong. You can't put on air because I got kids and watch things, you know what I'm saying? But like, real talk,
It's still rolling.
you know what I'm saying? I watch when I've had like relationships, we watch porn together. It was no preference, but my thing is to be together. I want to be able to make sure that you don't want to bring nobody in because you know that me and you get it together.
Yeah.
Whether it's
some old pinky stuff. Rub
hey,
the oil on, slide.
let's do what they did. Let's do some role playing. Let's do what I'm saying. But a lot of people don't want to take that step. Okay, what she be doing? She's
having a pinky moment over here.
Wow.
Oh, they don't know who pinky is right now. The camera roll. They don't know who pinky is.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all about you and how far you want to go. Because then that brings the conflict of emotions. If you can really, some people they can do it with like no emotion.
Right.
But if your relationship is a sexual one, it's more warranted because you don't have that attachment. But if you're like in a relationship like husband and wife or whatever the case may be, if y'all not into it together, it brings that emotional conflict because then you gotta worry about why did he pick her? Especially she's the opposite of me and she doesn't look like me. Is that what you really, really want? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
psychologically.
Well, that's why I think it should be open for discussion. Like, you should be able to decide or bring it to the table. Am I gonna pick the girl if it's gonna be a girl, or am I gonna pick the guy?
But it has to be a wise conversation because if I come here and say, hey girl, I'm gonna bring this other girl in, you gonna be like, am I doing something wrong for you even approach me that way?
Well, I don't. It depends on the type of person, I guess. Because they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable talking openly about
because
sex
a lot
and what
of
they
dudes
want.
think they doing something from the gate, and you be like, "What you saw that on the porno tape?
I'm getting it in, right? No, you're not getting it in.
Get off me. That's more like it. Okay.
I was watching something the other day. There's a couple in Australia, and they have like a very open relationship. Like the person comes in, they eat dinner with the other person, but they don't do a threesome. They just go do their own independent thing with that person, and then
that's called Big Love. Y'all seen that series?
I love that series.
No, that's about the Mormons. They got 3 houses right next door to each other.
When I say that movie, that is.
And he just stayed the night at different wives, and he had 3 wives.
These people go home.
I love that. Big Love. Season 1, 2, and 3. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But that stuff really happens. Like that stuff.
A little bit,
There you go. No, but Big Love. Real talk. I remember a couple years ago, I was home, I was in New York, and I heard about it, Unfortunately, I can't afford the good cable. My mom does have good cable. And I came on, and I was so impressed with it because people really live this way.
Yeah.
Not because of any type of sexual scenes, that the way he had it, he had a house, 3 houses, he bought the whole block. He went in the one house every day to look like he lived in one house.
Yeah.
And when he went to the backyard, it was opened up and connected. The wives met every Monday.
Yeah.
And they had to decide, okay, you get him Tuesday, Thursday, and you could, and if I got him Tuesday, Thursday, I better not see you on Tuesday, Thursday.
You better not do nothing.
They got money divided. And he had kids by all of them. The first wife is the main wife. She make the decisions. But the fact that the show caught controversy because people really live that way.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you
there's-
talking.
there's
You can
tribes like that.
Yeah, and it's really known like that. In certain parts of Africa, it's definitely
Right.
like that. I was just reading a book about it at Military Circle. You know how the women they look at it as wanting to share their man because he's such a good man. He's a provider. But you have to be at that capacity financially to be able to take care of these women. Because I have really good
Financially or
African.
mentally.
Both. But I said financially
All the time.
because one of the main reasons that they're able to take on, or one of the requirements to be able to bring another woman in, is to be able to provide for that woman. See, some people look at being with people for different reasons. You got to find out what your reason is why you're with that person. America has, kind of Americanized or whatever to make people think that this is the way society, how it's supposed to be. But different cultures and different countries all abroad, they have all different types of
Solomon
practices,
had hundreds of wives. I mean, you got to think back in the Bible. There are people who had more than one wife.
Right.
So it won't in sin.
Right.
These are people we supposed to be learning from.
Right.
So
and you're supposed to be able to take
But
the thing of it is to be able to provide and take care.
That's the Old Testament.
But-
They don't, which they don't want us. They only want us to follow certain things of that.
yeah.
Like it's only, and I love the Lord. I go to church, I
The
pray everything.
NKJV.
But some people just gear towards what makes sense for them.